Fala galera, I'm back with the English um, analysis of gameplay, and I was telling everyone in the chat that I'm gonna start selling some of the prize that I have so I can buy a setup like a computer so I can stream better. So check out my Facebook, my Twitter because I feel like I'm gonna post most of those things there. And then if you want to help buying all the things that I have because I do have a lot. I do have a lot of playmats and similar things prize that I'm still here. So I'm gonna try to fund by selling a lot of things that I have this year. So let's see how that works. Okay, just let you guys know if you guys want to help out. I will be posting pictures of the things that I have online. Read this. So okay, so see let's see this replay. I don't know if this one is Suda, if it is or not. But yeah, we'll see. I got some replays. I don't know how long ago I got this one, so I don't know if it's suit or not. But okay, we'll notice. Okay, so we have Maliss against something with Fiendsmith, right? And this is probably, like I was talking before, maybe the Jeep version, right? With Eclipse. Usually Eclipse is a good indicator that this is the Sky Striker version, right? But it could be different because there's an Ash here and a lot of your analysis to not decide, but to realize which deck you're playing against are based on deck build knowledge from previous stoppers, especially if there are known players like JBS. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind when thinking about here. And yeah, I mean, this is not the greatest hand. Like, you pretty much need to try to do something here. And here you have Valor, Ash, Nibiru, Paradise, and Lacrima. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So he decided to try to do it this way to bait the hand trap, and then he set it and use it, which I feel like makes sense. But then this happened, which is unfortunate for this deck. Although there is Infirm, Eclipse, Ash, so maybe holds depend on the top deck. And that's it. Oh, that's a pretty good top deck. I feel like this is gonna get mid by Ash. I feel like you still start with Lacrima because you can do this for X. I'm assuming this is right with Fiendsmith right now. So let's see how he starts this turn. Yeah, I don't know if I would start with Bonfire. It sounds a little weird. I feel I probably would start with Lacrima and then Bonfire later this turn. So if he went Lacrima, the fact, let's see if something happens in the graveyard, maybe Eclipse, yeah. So he's gonna draw one card here. And he's depending on the top deck, and this is the problem of Eclipse, like in simplified game states like this one, it's not the best type of defense. Yes, it defended you, but now your opponent got to draw. It's kind of weird. So yeah, why not you sell your implemental? I mean, if people want it, I can do it. I don't charge extra for that. Like, if you want to buy a playmat, I can sign it if you want. Okay, so he's drawing a card here. I think Perm, he can't use it, but it's fine. What is this? Paradise. That's a draw. So you have like in Perm here. So he decided to try again. That's interesting way of doing it. I feel like he's trying to bait another negate by doing this, right? Interesting. So he said okay, and now he. I mean, it's playable, but it will play into the Nibiru, right? I think. Because he can link one and then he banish and bring back, right? So this is already 3 summons here. And then he used all for a red ransom. It seems like this is going to be playing to them. So he used those two to access. Are you dying? Not really, right? If he destroys the backward, it's going to be pretty bad. He's trying to OTK like this. Whoops. Destroy the paradise. I mean, there was no way he could have known. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. Oh, bird. He sent that, and now he's getting nib. I think this is probably the time to nib. Yep. Um, I mean, can he wait more than this? Because you know he have this. Could you wait a little longer? I, I think it's fine, right? Because if it does this, banish bring, and then you kill with this array, I think it's okay. I could assume it was a blank. I don't know if you could assume it was a blank. Why would you assume it was a blank? I feel like you wait them to use this and this, right? Am I missing something? And hi Vlad, by the way. I don't know if you can assume he's a blank, right? Can you? Like he goes access code rash, okay? He doesn't do anything. Especially if you have like Paradise, you have incentive for you to let your opponent pop cards because in your opponent's perspective, it would be really likely for them to go for back row before, right? Especially if he has the intention to kill, which I feel like it is the intention now. At least to try. If cat draw two didn't get in with inform, yeah, I feel like that's a good assumption. But maybe he was thinking about something else. Not gonna lie, I feel like in this player's perspective, he would like start to be curious of what the fuck this is. And I feel like most of the time, it can be something like this, right? Because it can be impart, obviously, because we are very tested for that. So what is left? Maybe something like a call by. Maybe you got. Did you test for call by last turn? You did, right? Because you ash. So it can be call by. It can be cross out. It can be talents. It has to be this, right? It has to be this. Or second bonfire that your opponent sets for some reason. But what else is left? There is not a lot left, right? And this is usually how you try to inform what the back row is. Yeah. I wouldn't say easily assume. This is not as easy as it seems when we see. A lot of people wouldn't think that far. I mean, I would notice probably um, about the back row, yeah. But a lot of players wouldn't think that far. They go, I don't know what the back row is. I will kill that just in case. That's the mentality of most players, you know. So yeah, I got a nib here, but I was wondering if he could wait more, how punished that would be. Yeah. Okay, so where's the token? What happened to your token, my friend? Okay, go back. Sure. And then he can use Paradise Shuffling Lacrima, right? This is the trap one? Yeah. You need to use now, right? What is this? Perm. I think you need to use now the trap to kill. Oh no, it doesn't work because if you do, the trap is already there. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so this is kind of awkward. Okay, think here. So he's considering doing this now. This already came back. This is the special one. Yeah. So he let this people through. So he used on the engraver. Yeah, he killed the follow up. I feel like he could have waited on this nib a little longer, not gonna lie. It felt odd because now he did this and this, and now he has no follow up, so he needs to top deck now. And then he blinks, you know. He needs to top deck something, but into this, and this is pretty hard. So yeah, I feel like he should have waited on this nib a little longer. You know why as well? Because maybe in the Maliss player, the red player perspective, maybe when he had access code, red Bramson, and Dotscaper, he could consider that. I'm not saying this is right, okay? I'm just saying a lot of people would think this way. He could think that that's a nib check, which I don't think it is. But he could have thought like that. You know what I mean? Because see, this situation, which is the situation that we are in, this was predictable, right? And that's not a good situation. So I don't think you had a choice. You needed to wait. But you did your Nibiru in the standard spot. And that's the problem with playing normal. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people play normal. Like, they do things they do often. So, I don't know. The risk is too high for the reward? I don't know. This seems pretty bad now, the way the situation is. This seems like a pretty bad situation. I feel like that was a. I forgot about that, by the way. This is also the Drake. So I don't think you have a choice. I feel like your win condition as the blue player was to not nib, assume your opponent would assume you don't have nib, and play greedier and commit the spell, the field spell, and then you nib everything. You know? Maybe. Yeah, exactly. So he had access code, ransom, and dot, and there was nothing to access code to banish. So, and there was a lacrimal on board. So he needed to commit more. And the only way to commit more is the link in the card that he already has on board, but he can't go that far with those, I think. Or he needs to Maliss on the ground, which is the ideal scenario, right? Yeah. I like analyzing games because of this, right? Especially in this format, which things are not that clear. They're not that like black or white, you know? Which is the beauty of this format. This is one of the best formats we have in a long time. Okay. That's not enough, I think. You'll probably lose. Like, okay, let's see what you go engraver, and get tracked, and use tracked, and you probably get YuGiOh somewhere here, maybe. Or he can wait for this one. I don't know if I agree. Do I agree with this? Maybe he wants to nib and then YuGiOh. I feel like that's probably what happens here. Or he wants to Little Knight B4. Yeah, I think like he wants to Little Knight B4. I don't know. I feel like a Little Knight, even on nib, it's fine already. Because if it goes battle phase right now, it's. I'm not saying you're gonna lose, but it's worse. I feel like you probably should have SP already to guarantee the battle phase here doesn't occur, right? And I pause before things happen so I can speak about things that could happen to see if they will happen. Because this seems like I go battle phase now type of situation, right? Yeah. See? See? I like to say that when I'm playing for both players, not only for me. You know? Yeah, so you lost SP for no reason, right? Because in this player's perspective, it would be no reason for you to continue playing because it would be pointless. So in this player's perspective, since the right play would most of the time would be something like attacking, you need to think that they will think that. Right? So it was better to just, especially because you have them. So it was better to just what's the word? Cash in your little knight into a body now than waiting. So yeah, so he did B4. Okay, so he's doing that. It is okay. Did be good. So he's doing the Baldrake thing now. So he banished this. Okay, bring it back. Okay, I'm missing something. Okay, okay, okay. So he bring the card that banishes, right? So he banished the trap. The trap is gonna set the trap that banishes, right? Okay. So he set the trap that pops. Yeah, okay. He would have won anyway, but yeah, he can't attack his speed because of field spell. That's true. Uh, okay, this is also working. Is any punish to that? Not really, right? Okay, I feel like the situation was so far ahead. But it would probably SP already, by the way. gonna lie. Okay, so let's see this one. Oh my god. Okay. So this guy, the red guy, has Wallace, Drutsworm, Inverm, Nivir, and Dormouse. This sounds like a pretty good hand. And this player, the blue player, have two Veilers, Sword, Trust, and Callby. Let's see how this Trust is gonna be. Let's see if he plays Sanctum with Lancia. In this hand, it's not that good, by the way, but against this hand, it's not that good. So he follows. He is definitely gonna call by that. Yep. So it was word. Let's see if he perms. I would. Okay. I think he should have informed, especially in this hand, because this word usually indicates he doesn't have another play. It's not necessarily. It's definitely not bonfire. So the only option here would be two swords or sword X'd. A lot of people would start with X'd, I think. I think it would be fine to imperm. Okay, it would be fine to imperm because there are only two scenarios here. It's either two swords or sword X. It can't be bonfire or ice because they would start with them 95% of the time, right? So I think it's a fine imperm because if it was sword X, which is definitely the punish here, I think most people would start with X, right? So it's only swords, two of them. So he said, okay. Now, pretty much what is happening now, he's kind of committed to try to go impermanent. Right? I feel like this is what is happening. Okay. So he got another one, sure. So he trusts now. That's weird. Why now? Am I missing something? Why now? Why at this moment? Okay, why? Why? Okay, this is a big why moment here. There is absolutely no reason to trust for the trap right now. And there is a big punish here because he can do, if he goes for detonator right now, which by the way, he should. If he goes detonator now in defense, by the way, which he should do again, in defense, detonator, and he would try to attach this. And in this player's perspective, he would probably Druidstorm that. And then if you have trust, you don't necessarily need to bring something. You can do something else. Also, you give your opponent information for absolutely no reason, right? You pretty much telling your opponent, I will have a Lynxa next turn, okay? So plan your hand traps accordingly. Which I don't think is the best thing to do. Yeah, this is correct. I think. But the ordering is odd. Yeah, he's gonna Druidstorm. And oh, okay, he did not. That's a decision. That I agree. What is gonna happen? Unless he Lancia draw phase. Let's see if he draw phase is Lancia. Okay, he did. So in this case, this is not that bad, right? He can imperm, chain Druidstorm. Oh, there's no Druidstorm to imperm. Oh my god, he should have. Oh god, he should have summoned this Druidstorm last turn. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, so what is going to happen now? I disagree with the not Druidstorm last turn. Also, I disagree with not imperm. By the way, if you imperm last turn, the game would be over. Just saying, right? You would have impermed the sword, and then it would be like two Veilers Sanctum. He can Druid the Lancia. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot. Okay, so he Druid the Lance and chain perm. Do you even chain perm? I think you only chain perm if you want to keep SP, right? Because I feel like the play would be Lancia, chain, Druid, let's say you chain perm, and then you summon something like this, and then you link to SP and Druid kill this. This sounds like a plan, right? Is that bad? I'm not the best Maliss player. So this type of exercise also helps me try to, because I could go next play, but I'm trying to think as him. So that's how I learn without the need to play the deck myself. So he did not do that. Oh, he did, yes. Let's see if he's gonna chain farm or not. Yeah, he did. So I feel like the idea is to make SP, right? Then you summon this. This is negated. You summon this, say effect, maybe you get Veiler. Yeah, you should get Veiler. And then you make SP, right? Yeah, so see, I got the play. I got the play. Um, and then you did that. Okay, this is not bad for a person who just got Lancia. Okay, you got Lancia detonator, and that's the outcome. It's not that bad. Okay. He wait, what? He could attack, right? I mean, wait, what? Okay, he missed 16 damage here. Do you not change that pop white rabbit when he failures? Wait, you can't change to your own card. Oh, you thought it wasn't the game. Okay, sure. Okay, that's the top deck. That's pretty sad for my friend here with the nib. Yeah, I feel like he's getting punished by not inform last turn. Not gonna lie. Hey Aaron, what's up? Yeah, I think he's getting really punished, right? And this is also to show how much like a single decision like the beginning of the game is snowballs out of control. Like this is like the definition of this just is snowball so much. Yeah, this sucks, my friend. The only it's really hard to that to happen, but the only way is for the guy to throw into it, which it's almost impossible to happen. Okay, that's a start to throw into it. I don't know why he discard Veiler. Um. Okay, am I missing? This sword is not triggering. And wait, what? Oh, it cannot trigger. Sorry. Okay. Oh, he's linking. Okay, he wants to Fiendsmith before. Okay, okay, I got it. He's going to see, try attempt to Caesar and then summon this. He has access to yes, right? Yeah. Okay, it does work. He doesn't know the hand. Okay, sure, sure. He's gonna to attempt to Caesar, right? I don't think he's only attempt. I feel like if you let him, you do Caesar. Just the thing about ordering here, I feel like usually it's better to Lacrima and then you equip Requiem and then you ask for a response to see if they have Fiendsmith, no, not Fiendsmith, Bishop, and then you use the Engraver. Because in case they have a Bishop and decide to go for Engraver, you still control a level 4, which is better because your next play in that scenario would be Summoning Sword. So just a slightly thing here, because in case it's a bishop, and in case your opponent is the type of player that decides to go for Engraver instead of Requiem, which there's pros and cons depending on the scenario, um, that would be something that to do here. So most likely he's getting it right now. Ooh, he said okay. Oh no, he did not. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a rule to always do it like that. There will be scenarios where maybe it's better to go Necroquip, especially if you have a read, they have like Sacred Read the Bell Pro. Something like that, like if you know they play, if you know they side and you saw game one or shit like that. But a lot of the time, it's better to do this way. Now this is what this is a crash. No, I know he can. He can. What's the name? Do drive, right? No, do a drive. Does do a drive work? Because he doesn't have node anymore, right? If you go do a drive, can you even make detonator too? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think you can, right? If you go do it, let's pretend for a second. You go do a drive, and then you attach, detach. and you get cross, and you're right normal, right? Yeah, you normalize, you waste node. Yeah. Yeah, I see. So this is just detonator. Detonator with trap engrave pass. It's fine. It's fine. Two detonator, right? A two pop detonator. It's not that bad. Okay, this game is definitely. Oh, there is an SP. Oops, I forgot about that. Well, it's definitely worse now because there is no follow up here. Depends how big this token is. I definitely don't remember how much it was. I'm not going to. This is definitely pretty good. Wait, this draw was absolutely insane. Okay, this draw was insane. Wow. Okay, this changes everything. So he's gonna start with Dormouse. I'm curious. I think he will, and then he pops here. He decides to do it right now. Okay, now I'm curious. Oh, he decided to Baldrick there, not Baldrick yourself. Okay, it's fine, I think. So he does that, and then that pops. Detach that. Because this Aggregator can banish whatever this brings. No, banish. Negate. Okay, so what is gonna happen? Maybe he has peace now. If has peace, he changes again. This is kind of weird. But he decided to say okay, though the SP died. So he let that die. Okay. Wait, this needs to resolve before, right? Okay, this goes back. This resolve. Wait, what? Oh, it wasn't summoned. Okay, okay. So he summoned that, and then he Lacrima on summon, he Baldric, and then he okay, I got it. And then aggregate and negate that. Interesting. There was any reason to chance B? Yeah, but you do get rid of the last detonator, but he changed the detonator again, right? So this goes here first time, and then you SP, let's say SP itself and that, and then he goes here, here. And then you save one monster, this lose the last one, this attack here. It was probably better. Because you know this is gonna be negated because he detached that, so it's for unless he has an idea. Oh, he can do stuff, right? He can do no. He can play. Can he play in phase two? Okay, I will just go for it because he can make this, yeah. But then he had the. Oh god, I don't know, man. Let's see. So can do that banish. It does work. Maybe he should have waited. Oh my god, he's gonna lose. Jesus Christ, man, this is crazy. Okay. Yep. I mean, a lot of cards are resolving now. And I don't know if that's allowed. Huh. Okay. Underground. Then you banish, bring back. So let's see if he capped the Cyberse, the Dotscaper. Wait a second. A lot of people cite that out. He probably cite that out. Which is interesting because a lot of people do that. I think he's gonna try to draw two. Nope, does not to. Okay. Okay. Banish. Trigger. Come back. Banish that. Engraver. He did this trigger, right? I don't remember. Okay. So he set that one. Use those two. Okay. Okay. He's gonna clear the board like this. Banish that. Okay. And banish the token and bring back. Draw a card. That's a pretty good draw. And then use those two to firewall. Okay. Then you can co-link here, right? Eventually. Interesting. Cool. That was a nice game. That was a pretty nice game, not gonna lie. Yeah, we discussed a lot of things here. So I hope you guys like it. And let's see the next replay. Bye.